Greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Star Wars dad, and we are 12 weeks into our Nooch 2 Perfect farming path, farming the perfect farming path in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes on our way to Executor and lots of assault battle action. 12 weeks in, free to play, and an important decision has been made by me this week after lots of discussion with you guys. We had several videos about what Omicrons should you farm early. Has the idea of Omicrons changed because Grand Arena is so imbalanced early on? Should we change? Should we go to TW Omicrons, etc.? We've had a lot of discussion about that. I've got my Omicron decision made. But before we get to that, I want to talk about ships a little bit and how I'm kind of still, you know, I don't think this will surprise anybody. The character shard farming comes easy. The character gear comes hard. Ship farming is just always hard and long, and it is a grind in this game, and it's not going to change anytime soon. It's been mentioned in the past. I'm not the originator of this thought, but when you look at character farming, characters involve farming shards and leveling them up and farming gear and getting zetas and getting relic levels and etc. and mods and etc. Whereas ships is pretty much just farming them and leveling them up, and then you got abilities to do on them as well. But then half of but a good portion of what's making that ship better is the character farm itself. So I don't see that we're going to go to double shard ships anytime soon. And since I'm 12 weeks in, that's about the time range. 12 times 7, 70 plus 14. Actually, 12 weeks, it's not even there yet. 12 weeks is still, it was previously taking like, I don't know, 14 weeks. Before a year ago, it took 14 weeks to get to level 85 in this game, and along the way, you know, you were farming stuff up and it was taking long, but ships have not been changed. So my ships look like they're very, very, very far behind my roster, and but they're not. They're where they've always been, with a little bit of further advancement with Slave 1 and a couple other ships that they give you. We're not behind where we've always been with ships, with a few small improvements. And so I thought I'd talk about that and look where we're advancing and kind of how it's kind of holding us back a little bit. So let's go take a look over here at the ship nodes in Galaxy of Heroes. I got tier 5. I finally got this node finished. Boy, I had to 4 hard to open up tier 5. That took me some micromanagement on that. I've got tier 5 normal opened, and I've not been able to get through this tier here. It's been too difficult for my roster. Right now I'm running Slave 1 in the starting lineup. The goal there being that it doesn't come in and taunt. So when Slave 1 comes in and taunts right at the bat, it's just open for open season, and it's dead within a turn. And I can't afford that. I bring it on the starting lineup. I'm trying to get it to where it's in the match long enough to load up my seismic charge. So that's why I've got a Slave 1 in my starting lineup right now. Houndstooth is there just to taunt and keep everybody firing on it, because that's what you want Houndstooth to be doing. I did add a Zeta to boss this week. I added his leader Zeta because I had 2 Zetas available. We'll talk about that second Zeta here in a moment. And I wanted just to up the value of the ship a little bit, which it does that. Zetas do help your ships. That's my taunter. This is my longer term offense as I get the cooldowns done on seismic charge. And then I've got Geo Soldier out there to call and assist from these ships. I always load up, or not always, I'll either load up Spy first to put taunt on the target, and I'm getting close to having, I'm getting very close to being able to get this updated to give taunt to 2 of my enemies. And then with Spy in there, we can just team up on that enemy and just usually wipe it out of the battle. Sunfac is coming in off the bench to stun whoever he comes in off and face off against. If I get Sunfac in there first, it's even more of a chance of Spy's taunt ending my enemy. And then I got the TIE Bomber in there if I need to get an extra taunt in there at some point. It's a little dicey. Against Rebels, it's really good though. But that fleet, at like 5 stars across the board. I think I got 6 stars on somebody, right? Yeah, 6 stars on Spy right now. Spy's available in the Galactic War Store. That's my only 6-star ship at the moment. That's a fleet I'm running, and it's still not getting me through 5D here. And I need to get to the 5 hard nodes, because that's where my punishing one is, and I need that punishing one to be ready to go, or at least active, when I get my Executor unlocked. And if you even get it at 3 stars, it's going to be useful in that Executor lineup, so I'm trying to get to that. I just have not been able to unlock that yet. So ships still kind of lagging behind the character farm. I don't see them speeding up the ship farm anytime soon. for the reasons noted before, and also because I think Capital Games struggles with ships and their place in the game. We know that Fleet Arena is really important to get daily crystals, but every time they launch a new big ship, and it's been true for Executor, Profundity, and Leviathan, then it was true again on repeat when they dropped Punishing One into the game. Every time they drop these new ships in, it blows up the entire fleet meta, and everything has to be rearranged. They had to rework Leviathan with Ty Dorito and Executor and Profundity. They didn't rework Profundity. They just let it die. Profundity just died when Punishing One came into the game. So every time they drop a ship that influences the meta, they end up with a bunch of reworks because ships just throws off everything. So I don't see them changing the ship farms anytime soon. I think they're more worried about how new ships impact the game, which right now, I'll talk about that later. I think there's room for, instead of new capital ships, maybe just a bunch of ships dropped into the game to make all of our capital ships work. But that's a conversation for a different day. I'm gonna write that down to make sure I remember. All right, now let's talk about my roster and where I have landed on my first Omicron in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. You can see I'm farming up here. I'm working really hard to get my Imperial Troopers and my Imperial Troopers, that's Piet and Range Trooper right now to go with this team, and Imperial Super Commando. I'm working really hard to get these guys to 7 stars as soon as possible for you guys, so that next month in August we can run the Forest Moon Assault Battle on Mega Ultimate Min-Max. I'm gonna really try some stuff on that assault battle to see where we can land with just dropping these guys down at lower gear levels and less Zetas and all that stuff. So I'm working on that right now. I'm double sharding Admiral Piet. And when he catches up with Range Trooper, I might double shard both of those. I just want to get ready for August to be ready for those assault battles. Now, my first Omicron. The big conversation has been, for a long time, we've been saying, put your first Omicron on Wampa, and I haven't activated Wampa yet. I could activate Wampa. Let's just do it right now. That you put your first Omicron on Wampa because Wampa's Omicron against like or similar rosters of yours will just sweep up in Grand Arena and do a lot of really nasty things. Now, to apply Wampa's Omicron, got her at 5, or excuse me, him, whatever, Capital Games. I've got him at 5 stars. I'm running out of these ability mats, so I gotta do some hoarding there to save up for that. Now, Wampa is a nearly unstoppable force against early game rosters in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Even against mid-game rosters, Wampa is still doing a lot of great things. And even occasionally in Kyber, you get to use Wampa to do some fun things. Not that often, though, when you get to the end of the game. So we always encourage that because it's one character with an Omicron that just by themselves does great things. You don't need anybody else on the team. Wampa is a great Grand Arena team by himself with the Omicron on Wampa. But we know that in Grand Arena, even though I've been getting a few favorable matchups lately, that you still just get matched up with just crazy rosters. 7 Galactic Legends, and they're in Carbonite 4, and they play, and you're like, what the heck, dude? What is that? That's not cool. This game mode should be redesigned. Right. I still think Grand Arena Omicrons have value. We're talking about early ones being Wampa. Qui-Gon Jinn has a very valuable early Omicron, and especially it's for Galactic Republic. With Anakin it's for Galactic Republic. With Qui-Gon it's for Jedi. If I'm going to be relicking Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan as the first 2 relics on my account, I'm going to want to have that Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron as soon as possible. That is a game changer, again, against anything up to mid-game. They can't deal with it. And that Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron stays in force. The team changes, but it stays in force all the way to the end game. It is in the end game of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. So Wampa, Qui-Gon Jinn, we talked about those being early Omicrons. We talked about maybe even doing Hera's Omicron, which is an amazing Territory Wars Omicron. Everybody, you spread the stuff around. It's just a great Territory Wars Omicron. Other good Territory Wars Omicrons. Poggle on your Geos is a great early Territory Wars Omicron. And then we talked about Padawan Obi-Wan for Conquest, which it would never have crossed my brain, a year ago that I might be able to use a Conquest Omicron. You can see I've got 7. I'm getting close to that. I'm getting very close. I'm not there yet. But, you know, I have unlocked normal conquest for this next round of I finished easy conquest, and that just means I got to the end of it. I didn't get the red crate, but I finished easy conquest. So I'll be playing normal conquest going forward, and that Omicron on my roster, his conquest Omicron is an absolute baller. It's just as good as Qui-Gon's Omicron for Grand Arena. It's just as good as any of the Omicrons you mentioned previously. It's just as good as those, maybe better for Conquest. And Conquest, I know what I'm up against every time, right? I'm going to be going in there. I want to get as big a crate as possible to fuel my roster and get me more stuff in the game. Granted, on easy and normal, the increase of crates is not as significant as it is in hard Conquest. Hard Conquest is better, but I'm going to be limited on Conquest teams for a long time on my roster, and for that reason, and those reasons, I'm choosing to put my first Omicron on Padawan Obi-Wan, and I'm going to add the Zeta today. I'm going to go ahead and add the Zeta. Now, we're going to be min-maxing with Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon, and I probably should have held off on that Zeta then, but I didn't. We're going to be doing these guys in the Duel of the Fates Assault Battle later this or next week when it comes out, so we're going to be having fun with that min-max with these guys on a stream early in the morning, guys. I got people coming to my house this afternoon, so be aware of that coming up. That's going to be my first Omicron. I should have held off on the Zeta. That's my fault. Anyway, let's put some mods on these guys, too. And after I get to Padawan Obi-Wan, I'm going to go back into normal mode with Qui-Gon Jinn's Omicron, Wampa's Omicron. Those will be my next Omicrons in the account. I'm probably going to do Qui-Gon Jinn first because I'm going to have Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon Relic. I'll get some gear on Jedi Knight Anakin. That'll be a relatively easy gear. Get that team up and running and make it my first really awesome Grand Arena team on this roster. So we're sticking with the plan for the most part, but we're going to shift Padawan Obi-Wan's Omicron to first in line on the account. I think it's going to give me a lot of value in Conquest going forward, and that team will just run through Conquest 4 times a day and just tear Conquest apart. Just tearing Conquest apart. It's going to be really fun to do that and get some stuff on my account. There you go. That's our 12-week update everywhere we are on the account. I should have Bosk ready at 7 stars for next week when we get here, so that'll be a positive thing. Again, guys, I'll let you know, don't follow my example in all this farming. I'm saving a lot of my gear ups because I'm trying to min-max these assault battles. You guys can feel free to go to Gear 12 on your Phoenix, to go to Gear 12 on a Bosk, Relic Gear Poncho Bros earlier. I'm doing this all for min-max purposes to try and show you guys what can be done at the lowest levels of the game. And that's what we got for today. Stay tuned for some Grand Arena action here following. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. And of course, always remember, Nooch too good. Okay, folks, we're ready for Carbonite 5, round 1 here on Nooch 2 Perfect. One interesting note, I believe it's on this account. I can't keep my account straight anymore, but yeah, I got a note from Monumental. Hey, Nooch, I'm really looking forward to our fight this evening. Just want to say good luck, and it's an honor to play with you. And I said, looks like more bad news for me. I said I'm going to stream this tomorrow. I'm actually not streaming it. Well, the way this is working is since Arnold announced his time off, I'm going to go ahead and stream during his normal time for the next week or so till he comes back. We'll fill that hole for some we will fill that hole for some people, and I can do it. But to make sure I can get that done, I'm not going to be able to get on until like 2 hours before Grand Arena ends, and I don't want to spend time just logging in and logging out of Carbonite 5. So I'm going to go ahead and play this against Monumental. I'm going to lose. Let's look at his roster. He's got a bunch of Relic characters. He's got Palpatine and Vader Relic. I noticed they were on defense. He's got Phoenix Relic, and yeah, that's it for me. That's all I need to see is those guys on defense. So I look up here. You guys know my account. I'm just getting started. I have no chance to defeat relic characters. I don't even have any Gear 12 characters yet on my roster, so I can't beat this. There's no Zetas on Captain Rex, is there? I still don't think it matters. Missing a speed mod. I just don't think it matters. And if I go against Vader with my Phoenix, it'll be even worse. So I'll just do it here. We'll just give it a run. And because if I go against Vader with Phoenix, he's going to gain an extra 8 times 40 speed from this because he gains, well, is Captain Rex a rebel? Yep. So he gains an extra 40 speed. He gains 8 speed for each rebel on the team. So let's see what we can do first. If we can maybe get rid of Hera, that would be a choice, but I just don't think I can do it. Maybe I should have done the Terminator one there. I mean, if you go first, you got the opportunity just to do all the stuff first, obviously. I mean, that's what I just said. But I'm not getting... See, with Rex's special being shared, she's gonna recover health every time I hit her, and I think that's a death knell. Let's see if we have any chance against Captain Rex here. If I can knock him out, that might be my only path to having a chance to win here. And that's a very narrow passage, let me tell you. That's like we are cannibalizing each other in the pass through the mountain because the snow has got us held up. That doesn't look good. Now I'm stuck on Kanan. Maybe if I'd have gone on to Rex first, but I still don't think I can kill Rex. Let's get rid of that buff. Now let's try the... you dirty dog. Yeah, not looking too strong. Let's throw our armor shreds while we got them. Well, that's going a little better against Chopper. Because he's only gear 12, that's why. My Chopper's about to be dead. And there it is. Knife to finger to the throat means death. Let's see, let's try this. Didn't land our stagger. And that's maybe I should have targeted Captain Rex. Now I think I actually have a chance. Because without Captain Rex out there, these guys suck. Now if I lose... Hold on. I would like to get off this taunt, but I don't have... Chopper's not here, so I can't remove taunts anymore. And I just whiffed on the armor shred, and that's not good. Golly, if I targeted Captain Rex right off the bat... Okay, hold on. Do it. Okay. The other two are these tanks are problems, but we're making some progress here. Kanan's taunting. I'm gonna have to armor shred the crap out of Kanan and Chopper to have a shot at this. You actually want to hit them as many times without doing any debuffs. Oh, armor shred for the win! Come on. Oh, you recovered everything with all the debuffs. Hold on. That's gonna be good. That's a debuff. This will not be debuffs, and there we go. Wowzers. We're gonna do this. I am... Well, there you go. I got nothing. We did it. Our low gear Phoenix beat the high gear Phoenix with no Zetas. How about them apples? How about if you go for... I'm telling you guys, mods matter. Speed mods matter. All right, what do I got here? Is my snowtrooper on defense? I guess so. Sorry, I spaced out there. I was looking for my snowtrooper, and I guess it's on defense. Speed mods matter again. We're gonna win this because we're way faster, and we're never gonna give up the turn meter here. We're never giving up this turn meter. Never gonna give you up. Yeah, we're gonna win this too. But you can't beat Darth Vader. I can auto this. I'll throw my bounty hunters against that Darth Vader team, but it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work, so, you know. But that'll give me 3 attempts in Grand Arena for that achievement there. So all I've got here is Bosk bounty hunters. My Geos are not ready to go yet. Neither are these bounty hunters. These guys, they're just gonna die. They're just gonna die. I've got some weird teams on defense, apparently. I have Mando on defense. I don't know. Alright, so Vader goes, and Vader goes off. And there you go. Alright, so we attack 3 times. I'll get that episode quest. That's it. Honestly, I feel like I accomplished something there, so for whatever it's worth, I'll take that. Okay. You know what, guys? I think we're gonna win a round of Grand Arena for the first time in weeks around here. For the first time maybe ever, we probably are actually gonna win. Not like win by default, but actually win. So let's get in there. Let's see if this is Stream Elements connected. There it is. There it is. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got a good matchup. We have a fair-ish matchup this time. Let's go. It was not fun without music. It looked ridiculous. It looked ridiculous. I know when I look ridiculous. We're gonna stomp that. We're gonna stomp that. All right, let's do some damage. Let's do some damage in Grand Arena for the first time in history, in written history. I don't even know if I need my Phoenix here. I think I can Trooper this pretty easily. I could probably Bounty Hunter this, actually. How would my Bounty Hunters look? Did I fix my defense? Yeah, let's Bounty Hunter this. I think that's good enough. Honestly, I think we go around and just, yeah, we get Gideon out of the way. Let's just go. This should work. He said out loud. He said out loud. My defense is nothing to speak of. This is a brand new account. If you're lucky, you'll get to see my defense. How about that? All right. Let's just do a basic here. Okay, let's just do a basic here. Taking them out one by one, boys and girls. Now we're gonna get our contracts, and we might be able to, disintegrate your boy Lord Vader here, or Darth Vader. And can we do disintegrations, please? Thank you. That was fun. My defense, you really want to see my defense? There's just not much to it. There's just not much to it. I've got Anakin back here at 6 stars leading crap. I probably need to put Padawan Obi-Wan in there, actually. Then I've got, I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what this is. And then back here, it's going to be even worse. It's just getting worse by the second. And then this is complete garbo. So there's my defense. Are you happy? I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what you want from me. All right, there we go. All right, we're gonna Phoenix the team up top. Then we'll Imperial Trooper that team on the bottom. We're getting close to being. I actually, after I made the video today, I'm just gonna do this. Let's get ourselves some banners. After I made the video today, I did add Geobrute Alphas as Zeta, so we're gonna mix up our defense here today. We're gonna add a little bit of defense today. Who's the problem here? I feel like she's the problem, although I'm gonna probably have to kill Mace first. It's gonna make me kill Mace first. Let's just kill Mace first. There we go. Okay, all around here. They ain't getting no turn. Oh, they got a turn? Was that a turn or was that just a counter? That was a counter from Kanan, I think. He doesn't have days? Easy peasy. Look at us! Look at us winning battles in Grand Arena in Carbonite. Can you believe it? Oh, Doctor. Oh, Doctor. Well, I keep adding debuffs. You're gonna have to get... There you go. There you go. You're gonna have to kill him without debuffs, guys. Will Nooch Vader be in the stream? No. Well, yeah, we're gonna play Nooch. You mean on Grand Arena? We're gonna do all Grand Arenas. Nooch 2 Perfect, Nooch Vader, and we're gonna play our Kyber Grand Arena. We'll see what that is in a minute. Let's go ahead and wipe this with troopers. Again, I don't think I'll need to use my full trooper squad here. I think I can just do this. Although I'm a little bit worried. Let's just put Gideon in there to strip the turn meter and we'll move forward. Let's do that. All right, so let's get Anakin. He's not doing any damage, but let's just get him out of here. We'll put this on Veers. They're not gonna get a turn. They're not gonna get a turn. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen here. No turns for the rebels. The Empire will wipe them out. You shan't get a turn. Oh, he might get a turn. Old Ben, look at that turn meter filling up. Nah, this might do it. Sit down, boy. All right, there's that. Let's go see if we can clear this fleet too. Can I actually clear somebody? Can I actually clear somebody? I think so. I think I am gonna be able to clear this guy. Can you believe it? There's my slave 1. I don't... Probably shouldn't. Let's put spy in. That's probably enough, right? We might get a full clear in Carbonite. That never happens. I have not done that. I don't think I've done that yet. It's the bad matchups are always just so bad. So far, so good. Take her out. Not quite. Come on, guys. Where's my assist? Okay, here comes Spy. Let's put Spy on... let's put it on over here and take out Ghost. There you go. Sit down. Gotta do this. Okay, take you out. Take you out. Not quite. We're gonna get a full clear for the very first time in Carbonite today, and that is an exciting thing. That is, I think the level of my excitement level is through the absolute ceiling right now to actually play somebody that's even similar to me with their roster. And there we go. We did it. We did it! That's enough. That's all right. Stop. Put a stop to that. Okay. Well, look at that. Well, look at that. Let's look at something here. So let's edit our defense first, because I won't have the Geobreed Alpha available this time, but he'll be available next time. But if I'm going to put these guys out here, I should probably have Padawan Obi-Wan in the mix. Ahsoka's looking pretty rough there, but let's do it this way. We want Galactic Republic Jedi, right? Yeah. So that's slightly better. And then I'm going to put like a Geos up here next time, so that's what we'll do with that. And all right, here we go. We got the shorts feed going. We got the regular feed going. Let's play first. First, we're going to play Carbonite 4 Grand Arena on the Nooch 2 Perfect account. And we're going to look at not an absolutely completely insane matchup like we often get, but still one where this guy, if he plays, he's going to stomp me. I'll bet that we're just getting killed in ships. we're getting killed in ships here. This is going to be ugly, I'd imagine. Let's take a look and see. We have already been stomped. We have already been stomped. We got a Seer Junda team up here. I'm not beating this. I have nothing to compete with that. I don't think. I guess we'll find out, maybe. I guess we'll find out. Let's take this team on first. Oh, no, I can't. I was thinking I'm on the Nooch Vader account where I've got... No. I can't beat that team up there. Period. I have nothing to compete with a mostly Relic Seer Junda team. Forget about it. Forget about it. We got nothing. Yeah, I punt. I pass on Seer Junda. Let's see if we can knock out Ray here. If we get her out of the way, then we should be good here. We didn't get a daze on BB-8. That sucks. Alright, she gone. Let's engage over here. See ya. Let's engage back here. See ya. Let's engage here. Not much more to go. We should be good here. Yes. Now I'm going to auto this. Done. I can't do Seer Junda. Let's see what's in the back. What's in the back? What's in the back? Oh, we can get that. Maybe. I have Geos ready for next time. They're not ready for this time. Let's see if we can get some Imperial Troopers up here. I don't know if these guys are ready to take it on, but let's try it out. Let's give it a whirl. Why do I have Snow Trooper on defense? I gotta fix that. Alright, first we are going to... Over here. We do this. Now we remove Anakin from the equation. Right here. He's gone. Not quite, is he? Now he's gone. Now let's get rid of Jolie so we can't get any revives out there. We want that. No, he's got an ability block. So that's a good land. Let's sit down. And one more. Oh, not quite. Little daze. There we go. Now we take out Ezra. And now we just press auto and finish this thing off. How's everybody doing today? Better Edits? Are you related to Anakin Edits? Is this the same account? I don't know. Different account? He spells edits the same way with the Z. I'm back today, man. I got a old man back happening today. This is what, when you get old, you make no, Whew. Okay, stretch it out. That's all we're doing, folks. I will go up top and throw my bounty hunters against Seer Junda for your entertainment, and then we go to Kyber 2. And then we go to Kyber 2. So this is for your entertainment purposes only. All right, we gotta fix our defense. Let's fix our defense before we head out of here. Dark Raycron ruined the entire round of Grand Arena. I gotta tell you, I was testing in Squad Arena today, and my Jedi Master Luke with Hodocron just took care of Ray, and it wasn't even a challenge. Have we been missing the boat here, or has somebody figured that, like, I have not seen that used, and maybe I'm missing something. We'll try it out here on the stream. There you go. That was for your entertainment. We'll submit it. All right.